Hello, welcome back to Quicks14Blog as we continue our add-on special. Welcome to part 3. So we're looking over ArkInventory and QuestGuru. First, we're going to take a look at ArkInventory. You can see our bag slots down there. It's hard to see with the overlay in the way, but I'll come down in a second. You go ahead and open up one of those bags, any one of those bags, and it's going to bring up your ArkInventory display. ArkInventory is a one-in-all display of all your bags. It's really, really nice like that. So you can look at all your bags at a glance in one simple frame, one simple area. As you can see, as I moused over every single bag, it showed a green display of where it was at, which slot was in each bag. It has a nice search option, which also you can use at your bank or your guild bank, which comes in handy in order to find stuff really easy. And of course, you can switch to your other bag options like your keyring and some other not really bag options, but other bags. And you can also look at your bank at a glance, even when you're not at it, which is really nice. And also your guild bank at a glance when you're not at it, which is also very nice. Also, you can take a look at your mail. If you have any mail there that you've seen in there and you didn't pick up, you can look at your actual items on your character just by looking at it with bag display. You can look at your pets and mounts as inventory, and you can look at your tokens and things like this as inventory as well. Bag changer just turns the bag changes down there on and off. Refresh display. You can switch characters, which is really cool. So as you go through each character and look at their bags and have their displays, and if you're wondering, like let's say you have a certain amount of something, but you're not sure if it's on which character it's on, even though you usually have other displays to that, you can just look at it that way. You can set up rules on how to display things. I've never really used that. That's a nice option. There's also an edit mode, so you can customize your display the way you like. I've never used that either. Then you have the actual menu, which will bring up the configuration screen. If you click on the bag, go over to config, and it'll bring up the configuration, so you can change the font, the display size. When you want ArkInventory to automatically open your bags, like in auction house, guild, bank, things like that. The colors, the windows, sorting, empty slots, so on and so forth. All those options are available for you to mess with, as well as a profiler. So you can set it up as you like, though it is, I believe, character based, which is really, really nice. It's an awesome UI for your bag displays to throw them all into one bag. I suggest everyone check it out. ArkInventory. It's at all the major UI sites you can download. Next, we're going to take a look at QuestGuru. I got quite a bit of people asking about this, and this is an awesome little thing. You can see there the tracker. Lately, it's been broken up into mini mods that are optional, and he's been releasing them as one mod still, but they're optional parts. There's the actual QuestGuru part, which I didn't show here, I just realized, but actually shows quest history in your quest log of what you've done and abandoned. And then there's the announcer, which allows you to announce to your party, your raid, your say chat, guild, or a whisper to a specific person what you're working on that. So while you're progressing through a quest with other people, you can let them know how you're doing at it. Very nice feature. I don't really use it. I find it gets a little annoying, but I don't use it much. And then finally, we have our tracker options for the actual tracker. You have the ability to set how many lines you want for the tracker, how big you want it to be, and of course it's background alpha, as well as many options. It's important to note that your standard quest options in your interface menu under objectives still apply here. So if you want auto quest tracking, you need to make sure you turn that on, and of course the other options as well. It's also a handy auto complete quest feature as well that is available. As you can see here, you can easily open up all your quests as they're broken down, usually by realm, or not realm, but location. You can easily bring those up and down. You can of course minimize the entire thing when you're not really using it, so if you're in a battleground or something of that nature. You can easily move it around. It can be locked. You can also bring up the options menu by clicking on the O on the tracker. And also a nice feature that's been added into QuestGuru is the tracking of achievements, which is really, really nice. So you can easily track achievements. You just click on track, it adds it to the menu. and then you can go ahead and remove them as well. Really nice feature, really handy feature. There's a little tab button, basically. The big A switches it over to Achievements tab, Q switches over Q tab, or if you prefer, you can separate them into two separate windows, which is a nice little feature here. I'm going to show you that here in just a second, as I show you again how to do that. So you just hold down the Q with the right button instead of the left, or the A, same deal, and then you'll separate it into two windows. And when you're ready to merge them, they can be moved and separated at will. And when you're ready to merge them, you can just click the little asterisks on either window, and it will merge the frames back to one. Very cool feature, very nice feature. So that is QuestGuru. You can find that again at all major UI sites as well. That's all we got for now. Cartographer Quest Info for Cartographer and Ice HUD is up next in part 4, so you're going to stick around for that. And of course, a lot more to go. Remember to check things out, and we'll see you next time.